Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
He's in plenty of space here. Applies the finish! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Goes looking wide. He is through here. Place it in low. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nancy have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Messi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Ibrahimovic. That ball looks... And Cruyff! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He's having a shot! Goal, Nancy! And Nancy are in front. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Ferdinand calmly anticipates.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Messi finding himself in space. And he's had a shot! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. He's gone for goal. Almost half an hour in now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now, can they get him away? Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Kaka.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Can he get it through? He has a look up. Guardiola. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, can he get onto this? Kaká receives it in a good position here. Little pass back. Rodri. Ibrahimovic. Kaká. And it's made its way to him. So much time and space here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Forlan. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Shot a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Nancy have their second corner now. Cruyff plays it short. Ah, oh, such a clever touch. And he welcomes it in. And he's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! What a wonderful goal! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Nancy leading now.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gerrard. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, just skips past his man. There's the shot! And that's in. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Once. And that is all they have time for.
Nancy are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Nancy claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. We're on the move again. Mateus. Mateus unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Rafael Varane pressing high and with purpose. And it's Kaká. Kaká makes a move down the right. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Forlan. Forlan was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's gone long. And it's Cruyff. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That is a great pick out. Forlan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cruyff. Rodri. Silvestre. Cruyff is in a really good position out wide. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's quick to return it. Vieira. Silvestre. Threads one in. Messi in acres of space out wide. Cruyff.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Ferdinand. Gerrard looking to add to his goal. And it's Ferdinand. Guardiola. And it's Gerrard.
Substitution for Manchester United. Ciao. Pep Guardiola. Mateus. Gerrard. Messi.
Nancy still have the cards to affect this game.
Number 6. Joshua Kimmich.
Akanji gets a foot in here.
Rooney.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Substitutions taking place.
Batistuta. That's an excellent interception. Nancy do have a chance to counter here. Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Dani Olmo. And it's Deco. Seedorf. It's a threatening ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. Dani Olmo. Now, what about a counter-attack? He shifted it to the flank. Neymar. Oh, that's great feet. Neymar! And how did he not put that away?
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Now it's Hullet. Seedorf. And here's Forlan. And here's Rooney. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Batistuta. Now that looks a decent ball. Kimmich. Sends it crossfield. Now it's Neymar. And the shot! It's hit the upright. Decent chance! And that is as much as we have time for. Nancy can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
Nancy are looking to break at pace. Pull it.
Well, a quick look at this lineup, and Pavel Nedved jumps higher than the rest.
He'll be involved in more or less everything they try to do going forward.
Yeah, he has all the ingredients to serve up something delicious, and we can feast our eyes on a truly great competitor.
Can he finish? In he goes again. But he's left disappointed. Rodri. Oh, they can break here. Looking for a runner. Oh, terrible pass. Rummenigge! Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some...
Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Thuram tries to clear. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shoots! And that would have been some goal.
Zola just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Hullet. He has found the way through. Decent chance! Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Hullet. So it is still 0-0. Played back. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tries to pass it through. Not a hint of offside here. Oh, well played, well played. Vieira. Kaka can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Rodri. He's having a pop! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rafael Varane. Rafael Varane is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Vieira running with intent. Real chance! It's hit the upright. And he can thump it away. And here's Hullet. He'll try from distance. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's got... And the shot! And now they can spring out of defence. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Kaka, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And it's Nedved. Kaka. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's neat. Big chance!
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Rummenigge. Oh, and he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's found a way through. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Silvestre. Aimed beyond the defence. That's been slipped through. And it's half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Vieira is always looking to break lines. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Hullet. Vieira. Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. He's rising! He's delivered all right!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Ratchaburi are in front now, the game's only goal. Takes a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Salvage whatever dignity I had left. The car was too frail. There was nowhere to go. And my clumsy squirming didn't create distance. It just turned into a slower, worse kind of grinding.
Rubbing on me like that. I I won't be responsible for what happens next.
Đây là lần thứ 2 xem video này. Tôi đã nói 1000 lần rồi, nếu bạn muốn xem phim ngắn miễn phí, đây là
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Varane promptly onto that, and that is that. Ratchaburi are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to...
Tries a shot! And there's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Ratchaburi are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Hullet. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Hullet, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's picked his way through. Hangs chance! Loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
Substitution on the field.
Ratchaburi have their third corner.
Coming on to replace him is number 28.
Oh, greatly!
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Vieira is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Rafinha. Rafinha gets on his bike and on the move. Nancy still have the cards to affect this game. Aguero receives it in a good position here. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that's aimed into the middle. Maldini. Threads one in. He's had a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Nancy have their second corner now. Oh, important interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Aguero. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is... And the shot! Another one of football's and how moments. Corner number 3 coming up. A header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Rodri tries to play it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Goes for goal! They want to be quick to recover this. Silvestre looking to hit the byline here. Lovely bit of skill. Swings it across. That's a decent clearance. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe! Oh, that's nice. And it's Vieira. Lovely, now then. Oh, lovely feeding is such... And Hullet! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So their fourth corner of the game. Ratchaburi have the chance to go the other way. Rafinha, Hullet,
There will be 5
and he's
minutes
cleared it
added
out of
time.
harm's way. Nicked it back promptly. Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. Shapes to shoot! Hits off target and by quite a way. Oh, terrible mistake. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Played into space. Rafinha. Thuram. Oh, he's looking wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Aguero! Oh, good finish. Deep into injury time. Stylish in the and that is that. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. So there it is. What struck you most about that? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling. Well, five at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a...
Takes a shot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Nancy are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Mbappe, tries a measured ball. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's there to get it away. Santos have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to get free. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's chosen to go back. And it's Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi.
Nancy really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Messi. Lam.
This is the time you need that pace.
Threads one in, and this is Messi. Rodri.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Cruyff. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. And the ball is out of play. Vieira is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. That is good progress on the left. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Hullet.
Hullet clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And smartly reclaimed. And it's Rodri. Hullet. So what can they make of this? Very nearly half an hour gone here. Looking for the run. Kaká. Kaká's cross. He's rising! And a neat finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And the finish! Goal! Santos! And they're back in front. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now it's Cruyff. Space for him to turn and look. going across goal. Marcelo can get it clear. Pullet was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's a good run he's making there. This looks promising. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, good-looking ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Lahm. Cruyff. And that is the end of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, good play! And no mistake. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Certain, searing, and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Can he finish? Kaka. Can he get it through? Ferdinand cuts it out. Ferdinand gets it away. Rodri. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Rodri. Tries to play it through, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Driving on and making good progress. He's picked his way through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Wriggles his way through. Now it's Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's fabulous. Now, what about this cross? Great defending, strong and determined. Marcelo is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, delightful ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's Marcelo. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Bullet. Messi. There's a sharp little ball here. No, that's been intercepted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Santos clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pull it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's had a shot!